Hey guys, welcome back. It's me again, Jeremy Hoffmann, the founder of Oasis Adaptogens. Today, I wanted to talk just a couple moments about why we created balance. I'll be really honest with you and a little bit of insight into the supplement industry and the herbal industry as a whole. Many companies are just white labeling other products. And what that means is that there's this big manufacturer who produces a product or an ingredient, and a retailer, like a marketing company, basically comes along, says, hey, I can market that really well, let me have access to it. They then manufacture the product and sell the product. So a lot of what you see on the shelves throughout grocery stores and supplement shops, a lot of the times is extremely similar to the competitors. Very small difference, sometimes zero difference. This is why you see a lot of companies just do their own label, their own brand. The other thing to note is that inside of a formulation, a lot of the times these companies are adding in fillers like white rice powder or rice powder. Basically what this is doing is they want the capsule to look nice and full. So they'll say there's 250 milligrams of this component, but if you actually look, the capsule weighs like 500 milligrams. It gives this effect that there's more than there is, but if you were to open that capsule up and dump it out, you would see that there is sometimes double the weight behind it. So with balance, and I'll be fully transparent with you guys, we had access to a manufacturer that had a formulation that was so close to what I had created. And to bring a unique product to market, like the ones that we are bringing with Not Coffee and our tinctures and our capsules that are coming out really soon, and the gummies even, it takes months, years sometimes to get this through the process here in Canada. It doesn't just happen overnight. And so we found a manufacturer that had a formulation that was like this close to what I had already created, at home. And just so you guys know, if you don't know, most of these formulations actually come through a state of meditation. So sometimes that meditation could be swimming or in movement or after breathing or just sitting in silence, but that's where I receive a lot of the information into what actually goes into our formulation. So cool note there. We decided to do balance, and we decided that it was a good opportunity for us to really get adaptogens and mushrooms out into the world. So why balance? Why the ingredients in balance? Why and how do we pair certain adaptogens, minerals, and herbs together? It's because they each bring their own unique style, flavor, to the formulation. And it's really cool because adaptogens act in non-specific ways, but they have their own traits and properties. For us, Reishi. Now, Reishi is probably one of the best known mushrooms, the mushroom of immortality or the soul mushroom. It has a wide variety of benefits. Again, guys, in transparency, there is more and more studies going on to how these mushrooms actually affect us. So when I'm speaking of this, there is more research being done. I'm going off what I personally feel and what I've noticed, and what I've noticed in the people who have tried the product, who have just tried Reishi on its own or some of these other ingredients on their own. It's an emerging market. We're doing more research. We're learning how this goes. But if you connect with the energy or take it yourself, it is tangible that you notice it. So just citing that. But Reishi, right? The main reason that we incorporated Reishi is one, because of its ability to create an overall sense of calmness. We all could be using this greater sense of calmness. The other is on some of the first studies that show its ability to help with our blood sugar levels. Many of us, due to our diets, have unregulated or very high blood sugar levels, and so this really helps us regulate that, really helps us balance. The next ingredient is cordyceps. I'm not going to go into brand detail of every ingredient. I'm just going to speak to what I think the highlights are. Cordyceps, the main thing that I like is its ability to help increase ATP. Basically, this gives fuel to your cells. The cells are what make up pretty much everything in our bodies, and we're producing millions of them every second, every minute. It's a full regenerative process, which takes a lot of energy. So we want to make sure that those cells are fueled. The next ingredient, turkey tail. Turkey tail is really well known for its immune support as well as its gut health. We know that our second brain, and even our heart, they can say, lives down in our gut. Our gut is quite intelligent, and based on a lot of our diets here in the Western world, from processed foods and from other pharmaceuticals and even from stress, our guts aren't necessarily functioning at top notch. Gut support, immune support are really crucial nowadays, and we believe turkey tail is probably up there in the top tier of natural ingredients that can really help support us in that. The next thing, Siberian ginseng. Siberian ginseng is quite literally, I think, one of the best natural forms of energy that you can get out there. You do notice it as this a little bit more elevating, not quite stimulating, more cognitive enhancement. So this is something that really, turns the brain on, gives us that energy. Lastly, but not least, the Propolis. This was hailed like holy by the Egyptians. It's a bee product. I don't even know how best to explain this other than basically it holds a bunch of antioxidants. It demonstrates antimicrobial properties as well. We've been using the Propolis for a really, really long time. I hadn't seen it in another formulation mixed in with some of these other adaptogens and our herbs. So very important that we add that in there. Now that you know a little bit more about the ingredients, why balance? It was designed to help you reduce the levels of stress in the body, help bring that calmness down. This is where the Reishi comes in. Then we wanted something that could support your gut and your immune system. So we added in the turkey tail. We didn't want to just make you feel calm without giving you that, elevated experience. So we threw in the ginseng, the Siberian ginseng. Energy, function, human bodies, all comes down to cell health, cell voltage. So what better way than to incorporate, cordyceps to do that? And then when we're talking about an ingredient that overall has a wide variety of benefits, the bee propolis was the key to bringing that like glue together. I hope this gave you a bit more of an insight into Oasis Balance. Here it is. The light's making it kind of shiny, so it's hard to see. We've been very grateful to be able to produce this product, to share this product. And it is a herbal supplement, so it's a little bit different than our not coffee, right? But it is very much needed for our nervous system, for our bodies right now. And we believe that natural and herbal medicine, adaptogen supplements are really gonna help us lead the way in the future of foraging and continuing more preventative health, starting to take care of the body before it's too late. There you go, guys. There's a little bit more about balance. If you haven't checked it out, look below for a discount code. We'd love to have you trying it. Maybe you're just excited to try it and you want a sample. Message us. We'll see if we can make something work out for you. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.